What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa 2. Last time, we found out that 3 to 4 people ended up infected with the despair disease, which sort of switches your personality to the opposite of what you are. So now we're being quarantined in the hospital while the other half of the people are out in the motels on the same island. I suddenly woke up, as people do when they're asleep. And if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier, I discussed it with Fuyuhiko when we decided we'd take turns resting. That's why I came to the on-call room on the second floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. And I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body feels really heavy for some reason. Not just heavy, it feels somewhat soft and... Woo! Woo-hoo!
Mikan!
It's tickling me.
Move! I can't breathe!
You can't. Don't move around.
You heard her, don't move. Are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish-purple shade. It might be a severe cyanotic reaction. Can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. Mikan finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders, and began shaking me intensely. Where? Somehow that was enough to get my consciousness to drift back to reality.
Hajime!
You've regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died. Me too. I seriously thought I was gonna die.
I'm sorry.
I thought about taking a rest in the on-call room, but you were already asleep, so... That doesn't mean you can climb on top of me. Hajime! Would you cut it out? Then I'll be on the bottom next time. That's not what I'm talking about.
Hey!
What are you guys doing? Fuyuhiko. I really hope you didn't get the wrong idea.
Don't tell me,
Were you guys sleeping together?
bastard!
You dirty, rotten bastard. You guys are fucking high school students. So what, man? You got this all wrong.
Damn it!
We don't have time for that. Nagito, he's in danger. Danger what? When I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing. This is bad. Now's not the time for us to rest. Mikan vigorously leapt out of the bed and ran out the on-call room.
Damn it!
Now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. I'm not. Fuyuhiko and I chased after Mikan as she ran into Nagito's room. Get a hold of yourself! Despite Mikan's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagito react at all.
Don't tell me.
There's no way he died, right? The body discovery announcement isn't playing.
Hey, fidget!
He's totally waiting for it.
Damn it!
This looks very bad. Despite Mikan's desperate cries, I didn't see Nagito react at all. Oh, okay. Is he alright? It looks like his breathing has returned. But still, his condition is unpredictable, and that's putting it lightly.
Hey!
How light is that? Is it sweet potato soft?
Well?
If so, that's pretty light. Please don't interfere.
Hey.
Isn't Nagito's mouth moving? He might be trying to say something. What happened? As she said his name, Mikan softly tilted her ear toward Nagito's lips. Apparently his condition has improved, and he feels quite refreshed. Since Monokuma said that Nagito has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite, and actually feels really crappy.
Like...
But what's gonna happen if he just dies? We're not gonna have to class trial, right? Don't talk like that.
Yes.
Nagito is never gonna die. I'll save him by any means necessary.
I see.
Got it. Then I'd leave Nagito's life to you.
Yes.
Far from her usual self, Mikan responded assertively and went back to tending to Nagito. If we stay here any longer, we might just get in the way.
Damn right.
Then follow me. While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you. The goods aren't something dangerous, right?
Anyway.
Let's go to the lobby. Ah, look at these! They got little signs and stuff. Hold on, let me take a quick peek around. What did you mean when you said goods?
Damn right.
Look on top of the reception desk. It looks like a monitor and a camera unit. What is this?
Huh.
Perfect timing. The blue light's blinking. Does something happen when this blinks? Seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button just below the light. I did what Fuyuhiko said and pressed the button.
What's up?
Hey, is this Hajime? Loud and clear. Looks like it's perfectly connected. Kazuichi, then this is...
Huh.
That's right. That's the way to communicate he was talking about.
All right.
Looks like it's time for the Ultra Mechanic to shine. Ultimate. Ugh. How about it? This is what I've been working on. Remember that alley with all those shady-looking street booths? That's where I found this. It's a surveillance camera for household use, and I just tweaked it a little. So now it's basically a video chat device. It's pretty hit or miss.
I get it.
It's true we don't have to worry about getting infected with this.
That's right.
So it may be a hassle, but we'll be contacting each other with this from now on, okay? This was only a test run this time, so I guess this should be pretty fun. Okay then, see ya!
Huh.
Oh man, I'm having a hard time reading now. Kazuichi left this while you were resting.
Damn right.
This surveillance camera unit comes with a surveillance camera and monitor. Anything the camera records is broadcast live on the monitor. So he prepared 2 of these sets and swapped each of their cameras. By swapping the cameras, his monitor will display what's on my camera and vice versa. Apparently, he also modified it a little. He widened its narrow communication range beyond just household use.
Even so.
He still had a limit, so apparently the signal can't reach from the hospital to the motel. Then we can't communicate between the hospital and the motel. You didn't notice? He was contacting you just now from the music venue near the motel. From there, the signal reaches the hospital with no problems. But they're staying at the motel, right? What happens if we can't reach them when we need to?
Damn right.
I thought the same thing, so we arranged times for us to contact each other. It's set up for us to communicate 30 minutes after Monokuma's morning and evening announcements. Our next contact with them is going to be tomorrow morning. Don't sleep in. He's well prepared, as expected of the heir of an enormous organization.
Huh?
What is it? Nothing.
Ahem! Hopes it is. Please return now then.
Now then.
It's that time already, huh? Now then, where should I sleep tonight? You planning to use the on-call room with a certain someone again? You know it!
You guys.
Aren't you misunderstanding? A hospital is a facility for sick people, so it's not for lodgings or young romantic trysts, you know. What are you talking about?
I don't like this.
Your generation has fallen out of the habit of looking at bulletin boards. Take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there. Hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. If patients do not need to be accompanied, overnight stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden.
In other words,
It's like the notice you often see inside hospitals. You can't stay overnight here.
What are you saying?
There's one patient who needs to be accompanied. You're talking about Nagito, right?
unbelievable.
Then I'll allow just one person to accompany him. The rest of you need to hurry up and get out of here.
Jeez.
He should have said so sooner. Only one person can stay the night, and there's no way we can make Mikan leave.
Jeez.
I guess we have no choice. We should head back to our cottages then. You're right. Even if we stay here, we probably won't be able to do anything. Well, someone's gonna die tonight. After explaining the circumstances to Mikon, we decide to go back to our cottages for the time being. So, Fuyuhiko and I are going to be the only ones sleeping in our cottages tonight. I'm a little worried. The ones who are stuck in the hospital should be more worried. What's the point of me getting so worried? When I wake up tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital right away. I guess for now I should try to get some sleep. But you just had some great sleep.
Monokuma appears!
Today we're going to learn how to make taiyaki. The first thing you'll need is a time machine. We'll travel back in time to the Meiji period and meet a person named Seijiro Kanbei. He used to bake and sell turtle-shaped pastries, but unfortunately they never sold all that well. It's important that you gently cheer him up because he's going to be disappointed in himself when you meet him. From there, get serious and insist that he try baking his pastries fish-shaped, because they'll sell better. Once that happens, he'll happily bake his pastries in the shape of a fish. And as a final touch, name these pastries taiyaki. With this, you've finished making taiyaki.
Brought to you by
Ahem! Hopes be good. Now then.
I'm worried about Mikon and the others. I should hurry over to the hospital. The moment I got out of bed, I immediately left my cottage and headed over to the hospital.
Yo,
You came early today. You're the one who's early.
damn right.
Well, I just got here. So, what should we do? There's still a little time before we need to make contact. Want to go to Nagito's room and check up on him? I'm worried about how he's doing. Why do I have to worry about a guy like him? Okay, let's go take a look. Right over here. How's he doing? Same as usual. No, actually, he might be worse than yesterday.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious? His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into critical condition sometime today. Is he that sick? But as long as I'm his nurse, I'll never let him die. Ever. I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Hey Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Got it. After being reminded of how powerless I am, I left Nagito's room. The incoming signal light's blinking.
Now then.
Looks like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. You're right. I pressed the button underneath the blinking light and the monitor instantly lit up. Looks like the camera and the monitor had no problem making a connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor.
What's up?
Hello! How is it? Can you see my handsome face? I can see you real clear. We're good on our end too. I can totally see your broke-ass faces. It might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Are you the only one over there?
Nope.
We're all here except for Hiyoko. What happened to Hiyoko? It seems we all look like aberrant enemies in the eyes of that coward. She's locked herself in her room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured. She's even being cautious around the others in the motel, huh? Looks like they're also in a testy situation.
Hey.
So how about you? How are you guys doing? About that, to tell you the truth, Nagito's actually in serious danger.
You...
I already know he's seriously dangerous.
Well,
No, not that. He's seriously wandering the border between life and death.
what?
However,
But he's gonna be okay, right?
Hey.
First Nekomaru, then Nagito. That ain't funny at all. For now, we really can't say. That's impossible! Why are you on that side? Because it'd be dangerous if I got close to the hospital, since I don't even know what's going on there. You're really pissing me off. Why does this stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about a disease?
You can't!
Please don't discriminate! That despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can even destroy this island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I'll be on this side. Before I could respond to Monomi, Fuyuhiko had cut the connection.
Don't fuck with me!
That shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pisses me off. I'm gonna go outside to cool off. Fuyuhiko practically spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves and changes for the better. That's why we waited patiently. Because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On a side note, why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? I paced back and forth around the hospital lobby. He paced patiently. Fuyuhiko entered and left the hospital many times. And time just kept passing by.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now. Please return to your room now then.
Damn it!
Feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over and now it's nighttime already. It's almost time for tonight's transmission.
Jeez.
We should go back to our cottage when that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth though. But before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me.
Jeez.
They're not gonna have a new clue anyway. I can handle this. I'll leave it to you. Okay, that's creepy. What are you doing here? You need to be resting.
Yes.
To tell you the truth, I've been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, it would just trouble you if I slept all the time, so I was hoping I can help you with anything. But it's better if I'm sleeping, correct? Just get some rest for now. It'd be a big help if you got better soon.
Understood.
That's kinda scary. I hope she gets better real soon. Okay, that was weird. Very weird indeed. Oh, I can go inside. It's nighttime again. It's so dark, I'm so scared. Yes, yes. Kane acting like this just isn't a Kane. Alrighty then. Make sure there's no Monokumas around. While I'm here, I should check Ibuki's room. Yo, you got any Monokumas in there? No, she does not.
Yes.
Just as you ordered, I'm getting proper rest, so please do not worry. Okay. Mikan's too focused on caring for Nagito, she hasn't even noticed that I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan! No matter how many times I talk to her, she's not responding. Her back is turned toward me as she focused on caring for Nagito. I peeked over her shoulder and said, "You okay?" Looks like you finally noticed. Please don't surprise me, I almost got wet. Wet? Did you come by to check on Nagito? I just wanted to see how he's doing, but you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better if you get a little rest? I hope I'm not mistaken, that'd be really embarrassing, but are you by chance worried about me? Pretty much. Thank you very much, I'll remember this moment until the day I die. I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of him. I hope she understood what I said. But she's working so hard, it'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. That's exactly how I felt, so I decided to just shut up and go back to the lobby. Well, he's not dead.
Yo.
How's he doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than him. She looks like she's had no time to rest.
Damn it.
He's probably not doing so well. What about you? You guys done with the transmission?
Jeez.
As I expected, we wrapped it up quickly, like they had nothing new to report. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but there hasn't been any progress. So on both our ends, it looks like we had no results.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Let's look forward to tomorrow. Who the hell was in charge of putting these voice lines in? Because he's not insulting me at all. You're pathetic. You fucking suck. As he's just going like, couldn't find anything for the cure. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. What a great day. My worries have piled so high that one sigh just isn't enough. And the more I think about it, it's likely I'm slowly being sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. Yes, yes. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time, hazily. Like watercolor paint suspended in water. Slowly. There was a classroom from somewhere. A classroom that I've seen before, but I don't know where. I can hear voices. Somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. But was he that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring out the window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen. But even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope's Peak Academy. But it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to run to the place I deserve to be. To the place where I can be more confident. I never knew that way was possible, so he's the same too. Obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents who have to write the check. I just want to become someone who's confident in myself. What is this anyway? Who are they talking about? Interesting.
Hey! Hey!
Did you know that talking about a personal failure is a good way to break the ice when meeting new people? So I'm going to tell you my story of personal failure. In the wild world I live in, popularity is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself, so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately all I had was an envelope. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. So I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this. This letter was written with special ink. Only those chosen by God can see it. When I said that, he was all, that love letter is brimming with passion. However, things started looking bad at that point. The other people around us started praising him because they thought he really could read the letter. That's when he started hogging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. And eventually he was worshipped by society. Now, he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multimillionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That was my story of personal failure. What did you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listened to me, want to buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal on it because I like you so much. So random. It's morning, huh? But for some reason, my body's heavy. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and hot. Hello! I can't believe it!
No, stop. You're tickling me.
Mikan, again? Hurry up and move!
And isn't this my cottage?
I can't breathe!
Stop moving. Wait, what? No!
Cyanosis again? Hajime's gone limp! Please get a hold of yourself! Don't go limp! Don't want that. He regained consciousness. I'm so glad, I thought you died. Why are you here? The Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet. Now that you mention it, I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fell asleep. What kind of accident is that?
But...
Right, why don't those accidents happen in my life? But good news, you see, Nagito's condition is stabilized. Really? And I rushed over to let you guys know, but Fuyuhiko's room was locked, so... Oh yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Ibuki. Please hurry over. Nagito can probably be saved. Got it. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital. Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for someone like Nagito. Oh well, best not to think about it. He's in the patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing. Okay. Whoa, okay. Patient room, patient room. There I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed. Can you hear me? Hajime came by to see you. How are you doing? The twin Ibukis are singing. I see. Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas. Is he supposed to be cured?
Well...
It's not like he's completely cured, but he was just able to recover from his critical condition. They were utilizing their characteristic as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me. Which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas! That's the answer! After seeing this, it might have been better if he stayed quiet for just a little bit longer. But I'm so glad! I'm so relieved he gained consciousness. I feel dizzy. Somehow everything's spinning around me. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then, if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. I'll do that. Then, even though it's the morning, good night. She wobbled around a bit, but left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, it's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up. Should have left her sleeping. All alone with Hajime. I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Yeah. Whatever. The morning Monokuma announcement should be starting soon. I should wait at the lobby. The camera's unit's light is blinking, but that's weird. It's not transmission time yet. If the light's blinking, it receives some sort of transmission from the other side. But that's pretty early. We haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent, though. If so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reached my hand and pressed the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. I bet an announcement's gonna come on. Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the back curtains. Black. Ugh. It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? You know what it's gonna be? You know what it's gonna be? It's Ibuki, who has been convinced to kill herself. That's totally what it is. But what was creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied into loop, and beneath it, there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. What is this? I didn't understand at all what's going on at the music venue, and that's when it happened. The moment I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen. Chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving and began climbing the stepladder. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached over to the rope hanging from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? And at that moment, the screen suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. No matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other end of the monitor. What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world's going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. I rushed out the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made. It's Ibuki, I'm telling ya.
Ahem! Good. Now then.
Just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. Wait, hold on. Oh, I have to sneeze. I have to... Excuse me. Ugh. Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. I was too late. What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Why is it so hot? What is the strange hot air inside the music venue? No, now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anyone coming? What's everyone doing? The body discovery announcement. There hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why no one's noticed yet. Then I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel's close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Somebody get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened.
What?
Do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. A body was found.
Could it be? Yeah!
I renounce you!
Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Hajime, is that true? Of course it is, isn't it obvious? Chianki, you've seen Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend just has the same symptoms as him.
But still.
But there's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime's telling the truth, that means it happened again.
That's...
A killing!
Hey.
If that's true, we need to check it out. If that is the case, I'll not stop you.
Leave this to me!
And you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I'll catch up with you easily. That sounds like famous last words. Chiaki, can you go? It's better if we hurry, right? But it's already been 30 minutes, over 30 minutes, so stay tuned for the next episode. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye!